Hello everyone. So this is part 2 of the time and work series. Okay. Eventually we'll be covering this entire chapter. Now what it says, now this in last video what we had seen simple the basics of time and work and how they can be used to calculate. Okay, in that we learnt about efficiency, time, work and effective efficiency. Work came from the LCM of whatever times are given to you and efficiency came from work upon time. Correct? That was efficiency. Okay. Now we will do some different kind of questions where instead of giving you the complete time period that A or B or any person takes, they are giving you time period to complete some amount of work instead of completing the entire work. Now, for example, see this question. A can do 2/3 of a piece of work in 20 days and B can do 20% of a work in 12 days. Together they will take how much time to finish the work? Now, see how it works. So 2/3 work. Now understand that 100%. Now anything complete or a work being complete or anything like this. So anything complete is equivalent to 100% or in fraction equal to 1. Correct? Anything being complete. So like we say ना कि कितने मार्क्स का बना क्या 100% बना दिया. I have done 100%. That means I have completed the entire paper. Correct? Now I have given my 100%. That is I have given my complete effort. Now, so complete or a work that is completely done is equivalent to 100% or in fraction it is equivalent to 1. How this comes? From percentage to fraction if you have to change. So you remove the percentage sign, then you divide it by 100. So 100 by 100, this comes out to be 1. Correct? So complete means 100% or 1. Now, once you get this, now every time any figure other than 100% or 1 or complete work is given to you, you first convert it into complete work. Now, how? See this. 2/3 of a piece of work is done in 20 days by A. So, A does 2/3 of work in 20 days. Now, what you want? You want here 1 because 1 represents complete work. So, you want here 1. Now, how can you get 1? You multiply both sides by 3/2 or you multiply 3 here and 2 here. So, here it is in multiplication, there you can go in division. So, now work will come out to be 20 into 3/2, that is 10, that is 30. Now, that means A completes the entire work in 30 days. Intuitively also you can understand that if A can complete 2/3 work in 20 days, then it will complete 1/3 work in 10 days and it will complete the entire work in 30 days. So A completes entire work in 30 days. Next is B can do 20% of work in how many days? In 12 days. Now, this 20% I don't like. What I always want here is 1 or 100%. So 20% को 100% कैसे बनाएं? How do I make 20% into 100%? You multiply both sides by 5. So what you get here? You get 100% here multiplied by 5. So you get 100% here and 100% of work. Now this is equal to 12 into 5 is 60 days. That is 100% of work is, that is total work. So B can complete the entire work in 60 days. Now you have gotten just like the earlier problem that instead of this you can write that A can do a piece of work in 30 days, B can do the same piece of work in 60 days. Then if they work together, in how much time they will finish the work? Now it becomes same as what we had done before. Understood? Now, how do you do this? First, remember you take the LCM of 30 and 60, that is for A and B. 30 and 60 LCM is 60. Correct? Now, 60 you got here, then efficiency of A is 60 by 30, that is into efficiency of D is 60 by 60, that is 1. Correct? Efficiency of A and B, both you got. Now they are working together. Okay, let them work together. Then effective efficiency becomes what? 2 plus 1, that is 3. So effective efficiency becomes 3. Now if effective efficiency is 3, now you need to find how much time they will take to complete the work. Now 60 is what? The LCM that you get is the total units of work. So you take it as work upon efficiency is the time. So what you get? Total work is what? Total work is 60 units. Correct? Divided by effective efficiency is 3. So 60 by 3, what you get? 20 days. That is, they can all together work and complete the work in 20 days. Understood? That is how you have to do. First thing, just convert this. If 2 by 3, 1 by 4, something in fraction is given, convert it into 1. If something in percentage is given, 20%, 30%, 40%, convert it into 100%. Then what you get? You get what amount of time they will take to complete the entire work. Once you get the entire work time taken, then the process is same. LCM, efficiency, work divided by effective efficiency gives you the time. That's it. Now, let's do another question like this. Yeah. So this is a previous year question from CSAT 2016. Let's do this. What it says, W can do 25% of a work in 30 days. Okay, W can do a work 25. So W 25% in 30 days. Now, how do you get 100% here? So W can do 25% of work in 30 days. Now, how do you get 100 here? You want 100 here, correct? So, this you multiply both sides by 4. So, what you get? W can do 100% of work in 120 days. So, W can do the entire work in 120 days. This you got. Similarly, you can do for the next one, that is X. X can do 1 by 4 work in 10 days. X can do 1 by 4 work in 10 days. That means X can do 1 work instead of 100. Here, if this fraction you want 1 here. So X can do the complete work in, you multiply this 4 here. So this becomes 40 days. Correct? So X can do the same work in 40 days. Next is Y. Now, Y can do 40% of the work in 40 days. Now, Y can do 40% of work in 40 days. Then Y can do 100% of work in how many days? Now, it's very simple. 40% in 40 days. Then 100% in how many days? That means it does in one day. If I cut 0 and 0, in one day it gets, if I cut 0 and 0 and 4 and 4 also, so in one day it gets 1%, so in 100% it will get in 100 days. Correct? 40% it does in 40 days, that means 1% each day. Correct? Or now he has to do 100%, so he will take 100 days. So Y came out to be 100 days. Now, last is X, Y and Z. For Z it is said that it does 1 by 3 of the work in 30 days. Now 1 by 3, 13 days. Now what you want? Z 1 and in how many days? 3 you will multiply, so in 39 days. So Z does the whole work in 39 days. Understood? So you have got the figures 120, 40, 100 and 39. Which is taking the least time to do this? Of course, Z is taking the least time, that is 39 days. Understood? Then let's do next. Yeah, let's do this. Now, what it says, a person X can complete 20% of the work. Now, X 20% in 8 days. So, X 100%, that is multiplied by 5. This will be completed in 40 days. Correct? So X can do the whole work in 40 days. Now, another person Y can complete 25% of the same work in 6 days. Now, Y can do 25% of work in 6 days. That means Y can do 100% of the work. Both sides multiplied by 4 gives you 24 days. So Y can do 100% work in 24 days. Now, if they work together, in how many days will 40% of the work be completed? Okay, wait. First, let's calculate. Now we have got it. How much time X takes to complete the entire work? How much time Y takes to complete the entire work? We can simply find out first if X and Y work together, in how many days they can complete the work. Then 40% of that we'll take, and we'll get the number of days it will take to complete 40% of work. So this is 40, this is 24. First thing that you do is find the LCM. LCM of 40 and 24. What this will be? What this will be? 40 into 2. 80 divided by 24? No. Then next 120. 120 divisible by 24? Yes. Correct? 24 5s are 120. So LCM is 120. Then let's write the efficiency of X. So 120 divided by 40. Efficiency of X is 3. Then 120 divided by 24. Efficiency of Y is 120 divided by 24 is 5. So efficiency of X also you know, efficiency of Y also you know. Now if they work together, then effective efficiency becomes what? 3 plus 5, that is 8. So effective efficiency is 8. Now total units of work is 120 units. Correct? So one total work upon effective efficiency will give us the time. So 120 divided by 8. How many times this will go? This will go 1 time. 4 will remain. With 40 it will go 5 times. So 15 days is what you got. So in 15 days they will complete the entire work. So in 15 days they will complete 100% of the work. But the question asks what? Questions ask you that what time they will complete 40% of the work. So for that, what you should do? You should have 40% here. So divide both the sides by 2.5. Correct? We can do that. Divide both the sides by 2.5. Divide both the sides by 2.5. So let's see here. So you have 100 divided by 2.5%. This will be completed in 15 divided by 2.5 days. Now 100 divided by 2.5. What it will be? This will be 1000 divided by 25. Correct? 1 time. This will go 4 times and 8 times. So what you got? 40%. This is what you wanted. Now here what you have? 15 divided by 2.5 or 150 divided by 25. Correct? How many times this will go? 1 time and 6 times. That means 40% of the work will be completed in 6 days. That becomes your answer. Understood? By general observation also, if whole work is getting completed in 15 days, 40% will be completed in how many days? 15 into 40%. Correct? 15 into 40% is 0.4. So 0.4 into 50 gives you what? 6. So 6 days it will be. Understood? That's it for this class. Thank you.